You might be tempted to get an iPhone. It's not the only one on the market. Natali Del Conte from our partner CNET is here with some others. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So, you know, I've seen this one, the Samsung, advertised on television.
Right.
What does it have?
This is if you don't want to change to AT&T and you really like Sprint because you're on Sprint, this is Sprint's offering, the Samsung Instinct. And it has some things that the iPhone doesn't have. It has a landscape keyboard, which is kind of nice.
Right.
It also has multimedia messaging, and it also runs 3G.
3G, okay,
Yeah.
which is the new internet
Network.
access that what do you call it, the iPhone has.
So it's fast as well.
What's this one?
This is the LG Dare. So this is Verizon's offering. And it has a much better camera than either the Instinct or the iPhone. It's got a 3.2 megapixel
Because the
camera.
iPhone people complain about the camera.
Yeah, the camera's not great. I'm hoping that, you know, maybe the next generation
the next one,
will have a better camera.
So this one is a good camera?
It has a really good camera. It also does video capture
there
as
you
well.
go. Whoa.
Yeah, so that's kind of a cool thing. And
For
it
your
does
newsman out in the field.
Right. You can
need
get the
that.
story
Okay.
right
Now
then
what's
and there.
Now what's this one right here?
This is the HTC Diamond. It's not on any carrier right now, but you can buy it unlocked and then put it on your own carrier
On your own
yourself.
carrier,
It's
okay.
expensive. It's
Yeah.
around $700. So you'd have to get it and then put it on your phone. But it's kind of a sexier phone. It's got a VGA screen, so it's much nicer in terms of the quality of the picture.
Yeah,
it also has a 3.2 megapixel camera, and it's got a kind of nice 3D interface, which is kind of fun.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah.
And last but not least.
Not at all least, this is the BlackBerry. So
Yeah.
this is the Curve. It's about a year old, but BlackBerry's coming out with a new one, which will be a Bold, which will be, it's called the BlackBerry Bold. It will also be bold.
Yes.
And it's going to have a better camera as well. It'll be 3G.
Yeah.
And then later on this year, we're expecting the BlackBerry Thunder, which will also have touchscreen.
Right.
So
I mean, there's serious BlackBerry loyalty.
there are.
Yes,
Yeah.
and there's much anticipation on what's the Thunder.
The Thunder is going to be a little bit more iPhone-like. It's going to have a touch screen, and I believe it will have a keyboard as well. But you're right, there are a lot of BlackBerry loyalists, and I think BlackBerry is kind of synonymous with work.
Right.
So I think a lot of people get really attached to their BlackBerry.
Yeah, and the other thing about the iPhone, though, is that you can use this now for the first time.
Yes.
The internet that you use at work that normally ends up in your BlackBerry, you can put on your iPhone.
Right, so we're going to see these two battle it out, I think, later
Yeah.
in this year. It's going to be a fun year for phones. Easy now, that's my BlackBerry.
Oh, sorry.
Don't scratch my screen.
Natali Del Conte, as always, thanks so much. If you want to hear more from Natali and Daniel Seberg, just log on to our CNETTV.com, where they're going to continue talking about the new iPhone and much, much more. I'll be tuned in. And, of course, you can also log on to our website, CBSNews.com.